How's it going, guys? Jump up on that panel and we'll do a live if you guys want. How's it going, Dan? How's it going, Zach? Full house, extra chaos. No worries, man. No worries. PA, why don't you hit that link? I can chat with someone. I'll wait, do my intro, and then we'll see if some people join. Hey guys, welcome to the show. Yeah. So it's just me up here right now. Hopefully we get some more people up here. PA is tied up right now, hitting the sack in a few. Long drive tomorrow. Where are you heading, Dan? And I just got your stickers, and I'm going to do a mail call video tomorrow, so you guys will see that. This is a really impromptu live, so we'll see if we get some more people on the panel. I'm going to Vermont. Awesome. Oh, you're doing your nice big trip, eh, Dan? Is that what you're up to? You're gonna work that dredge, your new water pump. So I just got back from my big trip in BC, and nice. Hopefully we'll see some content from PA's trip, which I imagine we will. And no, that's in October. Awesome. Oh, there's Zach.
I won't leave you hanging, man.
Thanks, bro. I appreciate it.
I hate seeing someone stream by themselves and no one will jump up. I'll get up for a minute.
All right, sounds good. I won't stay on too long.
Yeah, PA's getting ready for his giant Vermont trip with Wrench. So Wrench is probably getting ready too.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Wrench was in here earlier. I don't know where he is now, but
yeah, they're both heading out on a big giant trip.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, I guess they're meeting there or something like that. I don't fully know, or they've said it 100 times. I just never bothered to record it.
Fair enough.
It's one of those things. I know they're doing something. I don't know the mechanics of it.
Yeah, I don't know the mechanics of it either. But yeah. What have you been up to? How you doing?
Working.
Hey?
That's all you can do anymore.
That's all you can do, yeah, pretty much. I just got back from my trip in BC, and PA says you never pay attention.
Yeah, I can't afford to pay attention, man. I got channels to troll, things to remember.
Yeah, man, it's a lot.
Yeah. No, I just it's one of I have a real selective memory and I only remember what legitimately I need to.
Yeah,
If it's going to make me money or benefit me or things like that. So when other people talk about their trips, I remember they're having a trip, but the particular mechanics of how they're making that happen or even dates usually are just things that, they don't legitimately matter or make a difference to me. So those are just things I won't remember. I know they're
yeah.
going on a trip.
If you're going on that trip, that'd be different, right? So yeah, I get it, man.
Oh yeah, if I was going on a trip, it'd be just fine.
Yeah.
I'd remember everything about it. Currently, the wife's trying to go on a trip, and she likes to do everything towards the end of time to leave. So she's leaving like 2 o'clock in the morning and is trying to pack bags now. Yeah.
That's how it
Yeah,
goes.
which me, I would have packed bags last weekend. And
Right? That's how I am. I need a plan, right?
everything's got to be planned for me. Well, not everything has to be planned, but when something is planned, I like to have it completely organized and arranged and lack of chaos. So if I was leaving that early, my alarm would go off. I'd pound a bunch of coffee and get in the car and leave.
Right? Exactly. That's how I am. I have to have everything ready the night before, and then I can just get up and go. Just
Yeah,
get
I would have it ready, car packed, gas filled, everything.
Right. PA, why don't you jump up here quick? I want to ask
PA
you some.
said he was getting ready.
Oh, he's getting ready. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's going to Vermont.
Yeah.
Wrench is going to Vermont with you, right, PA?
Yeah, it says he's meeting him up there in the comments there. But yeah, I just got back from BC and did a whole prospecting trip there for a week. Got some nice gold and brought some pay dirt home. So
Yeah,
yeah.
you ought to start moving some of that. Canada's, even if you ran it in limited batches on eBay or whatever, I'm doing like a 50-60% ROI. Canada is just pay dirt starving, build up that capital so you can keep doing it.
Yeah, right.
Because we can get the US can get you gold. We can ship you gold in various ways. It's just we can't ship dirt up there easy. And if you were in Canada, you could be promoted or whatever, and you could build yourself a little pay dirt side hustle empire up there. And your competition is so much less that you wouldn't have to be doing these razor thin profit margins like Vendetta or GNS or, the US right now, the pay dirt sellers are running on razor thin profit margins compared to like 5 or so years ago.
Really?
Oh, well, I mean, you look at it. Let's take any major seller. You could say Vendetta, GNS, anybody. I don't know exactly what they're charging today, but if they're charging $70 for a gram bag of gold, and most of them are going to be like a gram and a 20th or a gram and a tenth, most of them will be like 1.1 on a gram bag.
Yeah.
So if you're charging $70 for $64 worth of gold shipped, the only place they're making any money is where they bought the gold at a discount.
Yeah, that's true. Now, how come you guys down in the States aren't getting a lot of dirt? What's the?
No, we have plenty of dirt. The States, we have anything we want.
Yeah.
But up there where you are, you guys don't have a lot of quality pay dirt sellers.
Oh, okay.
I don't even know of anyone. I'm telling you to do some pay dirt sales up there.
Yeah.
And it's like Big Texas. He hasn't even been selling dirt for a year. Big Texas Prospecting?
Yeah.
I don't even think he's been selling for a full year. And he's growing it to that.
Holy.
Later, PA. And he's turning it into that. But up there with your Canada stuff, I remember I used to watch a guy called Bubba and Sons Outdoors Adventures. I don't know if he's still posting. He had a little falling out, but not a falling out, but we stopped watching. I stopped watching. About his only option for pay dirts, he just kept having to redo Clash, and some Vendetta, but he had trouble getting that up there. And it's like Clash was the only one that would send up there to him, and shipping that stuff up there ain't cheap. You know that.
Oh, shipping. Yeah.
So even if you were just a small time operation, you could probably make yourself a few bucks, or at least support your habit. You know, kind of like selling crack to smoke crack.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
You know, you could pay for some of your prospecting trips or anything like that, and then it makes it easier if you want to buy gear or if you want to go drive. You know,
that's a really good idea, man. Like, yeah, can you shoot me an email and then some places that sell gold, and then I could just add it to my bags, right? You know, like.
Well, you're gonna have to talk to Gold Nugget Sales.
Gold Nugget Sales. Here, let me write this down.
Well, the problem is nobody's going to tell you where they're getting their gold at a discount. So so basically, anything you're buying you'd be buying at nearly spot. You know, so if you bought a Vendetta 5 gram bag or something, you're buying it spot plus shipping. What? You can go as long as your mom doesn't want your super stuff. So you just got to figure out who you're going to get the gold from at a decent price. They don't need to sell it to you in dirt, but just to get the ball rolling and see if you'll do it. You know, make a couple half gram bags if you got 2 or 3.
Yeah,
2 or 3 grams laying on. Well, you're supposed to be getting ready.
I already have my bag.
You need to get your shoes and stuff on. Go, leave me alone. You know, just to get the ball rolling and see if there's actually a market up there and something you can make a profit on. Then once you figure out if that's something you can actually do and sell, then you could get into it deeper. You know, you'd have to get into actual prospectors, miners. I could name a few, but I'm not sure they'd work with you or whatever. You got to figure out the outlet to get to the placer gold.
Yeah, absolutely. I know quite a lot of, you know, prospecting groups in BC and stuff, and they're always looking for pay dirt bags.
Well, and that's it. If you sell a pay dirt at a 75% ROI, which would be like $90 for a gram bag, then you can actually make some money, and you know, you're making $20 a bag or so, and it's worth it to you, and you got that internal in Canada, so you're not dealing with all the international crap.
Yeah,
and
which is super cheap shipping.
And comparative, you know, and it's like you could just put it up there, not for sale out of country, or you could if you want. You know, people would probably buy it, but I had heard to ship pay dirts overland, you have to certify that it's been roasted to kill things and all that. It can be shipped. I know people who have done it, but it's not easy or convenient. So when the guys do it, they want to make sure that it's worth it.
Right. Yeah.
You know, which you could do the same thing. You know, if you were buying a large quantity in dirt, then it's worth it. But just to ship gold over, you know, you can tape gold to a postcard and just send it over.
Oh yeah, that's easy. Yeah.
You know, or anything along those lines. You just got to figure out your buyers or your sellers, and that's, you know, the golden ticket is finding someone who will sell you the gold below spot. You know, finding a prospector. Most of them have it. Most of the gold sellers have the below spot sellers, but they're not going to give that away.
No, they're not.
You know,
no, absolutely not.
Those are the secrets. So you have to read between the lines a little bit. You can tell the people who might be selling some gold to people.
Oh yeah.
And you know, you just got to read between the lines a little bit and hunt them down. But once you hunted them down, you know, up in Canada, you wouldn't have to have as good of an ROI, and so you could make a little more money doing it.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, all the U.S. guys, Miller talks about it occasionally. He says, yeah, man, 5 years ago, 8 years ago, ROIs were way lower. He says 70% or better was a good ROI. And now you're getting what, 80s and 90s from a lot of places?
Yeah. It's not cheap. And a lot of people, like up here, I know a lot of people in Alberta, because Alberta, we only have flour gold, right? So if they're looking, for anything more substantial, they're looking for pay dirt, right? So
Yeah.
that's where my one spot where I'm at right now has really good pay dirt, and it's got gold in it too. So it's
If it's decent gold that's going to add, or decent pay dirt that's going to add a little to the numbers, that's fine. And then you throw your half gram in there, and that's a good pay dirt.
Yeah, exactly.
I just think that would be no one in Canada is jumping on the bandwagon of selling pay dirts like they are in the U.S.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah, hey, like everybody in the U.S. is selling their pay dirt.
Everybody in the U.S. is selling their pay dirts, and even when people are needing money or wanting to sell, some of their gold for money, whatever the case is, even they're selling at these super high ROIs. You guys got Dan Hurd. That's the only gold seller I can tell you about for a fact up there is Dan Hurd, and he says right on his website, and as anybody knows who's gotten a bag of Dan Hurd, it's like a 25% ROI. He says right on his website, this is a novelty.
Yeah.
So you got to shoot a little higher than that, actually make it worth some people's time. But you could be 403 prospecting and pay dirt.
Well, exactly right. Yeah, I got to do it, man. I'm gonna try it out.
Well, I mean, I don't know how much gold you got stacked up or whatever, but if you could sell 10 half gram bags at $50 a pop, $60 a pop, even, I'd probably go 50, 60, whatever, and make an extra $200-$300 on top of what you had for gold value. You're doing pretty good. It's just,
that'll pay for my fuel for my last trip, anyways. That $200 to $300.
Yeah, and buy you some more gold to do it again, but you'd probably reinvest it all in gold, so you had more to do it an extra. And it's just a thing. And I know you work from home,
yeah.
So in theory, you have a little time than the rest of us. You could take a lunch break and go make up a couple bags of pay dirt.
Right, exactly.
The only other real thing I'd say you need is variety. Introducing a new dirt every month, 2 months, 3 months, dirt from a different area or something.
Yeah. Oh, Wrench is here.
That's surprising.
Hey, Wrench, how you doing? I want you to jump up on the chat.
Oh, he's in chat.
Yeah, we were just talking about your guys' trip and me doing some pay dirt. He's been back.
I think it would be a good avenue for you. Nobody up there that I've heard of has taken the time to do it, and you're not going to have like the U.S. market. Canada's much smaller, obviously, but I think there's still enough of a market there that you could make it worth your while.
Yeah, it's not saturated like down in the States, eh? Wrench, how you doing, man?
What's going on?
Not much. How you doing?
Just trying to make sure I have everything I need.
Yeah, hey, getting ready for your big trip?
Yeah.
Nice.
Got to get the studio, all the equipment.
Yeah. When you leaving?
I'm going to be out of the house. I don't know. I'll probably leave around 7:38 because I got to stop and just pick up my prescription at 9, and then I'll be on the road.
Nice. How long of a drive is it for you?
It's only 4 hours for me.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what PA's got.
Oh, you guys are meeting up in Vermont?
Yep.
Nice. So what kind of equipment you guys running? Dredge or just a high banker? Or?
Neither. Yeah, we're kind of limited on what we're allowed to use.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Is that because of state laws or?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, come on, you stupid thing.
Yeah, every state's kind of different, hey? I don't know what Cali's like, but it sounds like Vermont is pretty strict with their laws.
Everyone's a little different. I don't prospect personally.
Yeah. I mean, I'm bringing a whole bunch of stuff, but what I can use and can't is, still to be determined.
That's true. Yeah, but you can. Obviously, you're using hand tools, right? Just nothing mechanical.
I don't know exactly. I'm trying to what the hell is this? Oh, my cable's over here. What's what? This is USB-C to USB-A. No, that's not what I want. Yeah, I think we're only supposed to be panning or classifying.
Oh yeah.
But again, when it's private property and stuff, it's a little different.
Oh, you guys are going on private property?
I believe so, as long as the weather lets us.
Nice.
So
Ranch
I
Dog,
can't.
he's just going.
He's just going.
Yeah, and I can't even see chat because I'm on my phone. So
It's not super active, Wrench.
No, it's not.
oh,
Yeah, I got gold all around me, but I don't prospect. I got better gold than most of these guys do, and I don't prospect.
You don't prospect, and you're in like all these chats and everything. Eh?
You never got my waffles for me.
I'll go down and get it. Relax.
It's for me, the time out is worth more for the explorer and the adventure than it is to go prospect in the desert because I don't have water. You know, a lot of these people they get tired of working or whatever, they go sit down by the nice cool river and you know watch the water flow by.
Yeah.
I get tired of working. I sit in the nice hot desert and watch the sun bake.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
so the way I look at it, I mean, even if I spend $30 in gas to go out and prospect for the day, not counting any equipment, because you know, desert you're going to need dry washers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
If I spent $30 in gas to go out and prospect for the day, I could probably spend that same $30 and order it online and get more.
That's true. Yeah.
I'm always financial motivated. The prospecting aspect of it seems fun, but it's not like I get to go hang out in the river and wash your hands and do that. Anything we do, you come back dusty, filthy, dirty.
Yeah. It's not worth it.
I mean, there's no water. There's no water for 15 miles around me, and then the closest water are 2 man-made lakes.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'd need water for sure.
Yeah, I mean, you can do it with dry washers and all that, but you're literally out there slaving in the desert. I have less water than Vendetta, but I'm sure he travels a pretty good ways to get his water.
Oh yeah.
But that's just for me at this point in my life, it's not worth it.
No. If you're not into it, right? Do you do metal detecting or anything?
No.
No.
Right now, it's during the summer I can't do anything, but right now it's mostly 4-wheel driving and mine exploring.
Oh yeah.
And
Now you're gonna.
that's what suits my purposes right now. More is the time is more valuable to me as an adventure because it's like metal detecting. One of the prospectors or the gold guys that used to hang out in our community, he actually sent me a metal detector because I was talking about wanting to buy a metal detector. He sent me an older one, and he says, "Go try it, see if you even like it." He says, "You don't know if you'll like it before you buy $1,000 machine." And he sent it to me, and he's right. It's not that I don't like it. It's when the hell do I have the time for that?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, that's the big problem. When do I have time for anything myself?
Oh, I mean, same with you, Wrench. You got kids running around. Short of buying all of them one too.
Yeah.
When the hell you got time to go out and metal detect for several hours at a time? And I'm in the desert. Anything outside of the city has so much lead deposited from people, you know, so much bullets out there. I'd be digging up bullets for the rest of my life. I'd never find anything cool. I'd just find a lot of lead.
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking everywhere. There's nowhere you go out here that does not have a shell casing.
Oh shit.
And when I say a shell casing, I'm talking about you can spot one almost anywhere, but usually they are loaded up. Yeah, I mean, even me, when I go out, I run off minimum 200, usually more like 500, 600 rounds when I'm out, and that's like 2 hours. That's what makes the trip worth it. So multiply that times a gabillion years.
You're right. You got shell casings everywhere. Jesus.
Yeah, I mean, there's just It's so bad out here that there's actually a side hustle of people going out and collecting the brass from people shooting
Oh,
to turn
wow,
it in
really?
to turn it in as recyclables, and they do better than the gold prospectors out here.
Wow.
I mean,
There's that much.
it's almost like a vicious. There's certain people's in that circle, and certain people's have their spots, and and they're that. It's like that over that. But I mean, if someone goes off and lets off 100 rounds of 9mm and leaves them on the ground, that's a couple dollars in brass.
Yeah, absolutely. And if someone's wanting to go out and pick up that brass, why not, right? Like,
Oh, we got it. We got a old. I'm going to call him an old man customer. He's an old man, but he likes 4-wheel driving. Him and his wife like picking up the brass, so they go out there with their little dog and they go to their spots and they go collect all the brass, and he just brings them back in buckets, and he showed me he cashes in his brass about once a year. The last time he was going down to cash in his brass, he had like 400 pounds of brass that he picked up out of the desert, and he was telling me, he says, I like to cash it in when it's over $1.65 a pound. Well, $1.65 a pound times 400 pounds, he just paid for $1,000 set of tires that'll last him 10 years.
yeah, right.
I pick up all of mine just not to be a slob. Plus, some of them are reloadable or whatever. But anytime I'm out, we pick up all our trash we took, and we finish filling a little bag with other people's trash, just because I like to leave it a little better than when I got there.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But these people take everything out there. Shot up TV, you name it, it's out there shot up.
Holy crap, eh? Yeah, that's so like on my gold claim in BC, I've got a bunch of squatters out there, and they just destroyed the land, and me and my wife had to go clean it all up. And I'm talking like travel trailers, needles, like they're just everything.
And all you did was went and cleaned it up for them, and they went back and destroyed it again, I'm sure.
Oh no, he went. So I have to dig a hole 6 feet by 6 feet by 6 feet deep so I can keep my claim, right? Some squatter went in my hole that I'm working and took a shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say they turned that into an outhouse.
Oh, they did. They turned it into an outhouse. Yeah.
Nice 12 gauge with Dragon's Breath would do wonders.
Right? Jesus. So now I got to go shovel out this guy's shit, basically.
Or dig another hole. 6 feet by 6 feet by 6 feet doesn't sound very fast to dig.
Yeah, it's not very hard, but yeah, I'll probably just fill it in and go start somewhere else.
It's just the point of doing it.
It's the point of doing it.
You shouldn't have to.
Yeah. And on top of it, my season's almost over, right? I've only got a month left of digging until the snow flies, right? It's already like, 9 degrees Celsius here? I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, but yeah.
Neither do I, but it was 104 here today.
Oh, yeah. No, it wasn't that. Yeah, I'll see.
9 Celsius is probably around 50.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
55. Yeah, I think it's about 55.
48.
Yeah.
Yeah, 48, man. I'm freezing.
Yeah, I was still in a t-shirt, but that's warm. That's like a Chinook.
Yeah, well, you're Siberian.
I love the cold myself.
Oh, I was built for the cold, but
I'm a desert guy.
I can't stand the summer. Too
the
hot.
only reason I love the summer is because then I can gold mine. But yeah, and I actually think I got this new sponsor today. They're called Old Prospecting Distillery. They make vodka, and they have they put gold flakes into their vodka.
Yeah, I thought you were one of the sober ones.
What's that?
I thought you were one of the sober ones.
I am one of the sober ones, but if someone's going to sponsor me and get me equipment and stuff, I'm not going to pass it up.
Not going to pass it up.
Nope.
I might not drink it, but I'll sell it.
I'll sell it. Yeah, absolutely.
Nothing wrong with that.
Right? Yeah. So, How long you guys going to Vermont for, Wrench?
Gonna leave Monday.
Oh yeah.
So,
You guys gonna have a good 3 or 4 days there?
oh yeah.
Nice.
Damn.
Nice.
I don't know what I
Alright,
did on
guys.
my charger.
Well, thanks for jumping up on my quick little live here. I appreciate it.
Not a problem.
I was just trying to make up for Wednesday when I was busy at work, but yeah, I guess we'll call it. It's pretty quiet, so I'll just play my outro and then I'll talk to you guys later.
All right, man.
All right,
Sounds good.
later, guys.
Take it easy.
See you, Wrench. Have a good trip, man.
Thanks. Take care.
Yeah, you too, buddy.
Good talking to you.
Yeah, you too. We'll see you next week.
All right. See you then. Bye.
Yeah.